Journeyman. I'm gonna check something real quick in training. I'm gonna run the full gauntlet for training, and I saw a forum post claiming some stuff, so he may be having those issues, but I'm gonna verify that there are no issues like that. So let me make sure my. Let's see here. What we got? Okay. Got to verify YouTube is picking up the game. There it goes. Okay, so let's go to training. And I want to verify that the achievement for training center.
Welcome to the training center at Aura Prime.
So,
the center currently operates in automatic mode.
Right. Okay, so he was saying that it cut off for him the second he moved his mouse. I'm not having that issue here. It very well may be something to do with his hardware. So let's go to next part here. So we're going to grab our backpack. He said E's not working. E is working. Okay. Let's go grab our air tank. Is E working? E is working. Pressing E to pick up these items. Pressing E. You know what I bet? I bet he... Well... I could be wrong. I was gonna say it's probably a save game issue, but I was thinking about it, and usually you don't save right at the start of training, so probably not. Let's continue on. And so while I'm live, I'm going to show you guys real quick how to use this. These are going to be coming back in a good way. They're already still in the game, but these used to be how you get in. Look here. Look here. Gut Shield tablets are available right away. I searched in my game. I couldn't find them anywhere. And now they're right there in my suit pockets with quick access. Okay, so anyway, we'll go ahead and put this in here, we'll put this in here, and put this in here. And whenever we exit, it's going to go ahead and just eat those up, and it's going to give us loyalty points. So we got 36 loyalty points. And if you read here, transfer the required amount of food to the smart recycler and earn 500 points. So I think it's for every 500 points, you get a new level for loyalty points, and then after you reach like obedient level 1, you can get into central. After you reach obedient level 2, you can get into forwarding. That may be subject to change, and that was how it was before. Currently you're able to get into both facilities without loyalty points needed, so that may be subject to change, and I suspect it will. We can't get into this right now until we grab this crowbar here. We grab the crowbar, grab our food, and I'm grabbing these items with E. So just confirming that this stuff is working. Anybody having any issues should not be having issues. So that could definitely be hardware related. I accidentally tried to drag and drop that stuff into my suit pockets. Now I don't need all this food. I can tell you right now I don't need it, but I'm just gonna go ahead. We grabbed it all in one whack. I didn't really want to do that. I was hoping to maybe just take some, not all. But for now we'll go ahead and eat. Go ahead and eat again. Go ahead and drink. this is part of the requirements to get into the next room. So we're done. Fully fed and hydrated. Continuing on. Yeah. Those things are awesome. Okay, so we'll grab our packs here. And we'll hold shift or double tap shift to run. Black line. We don't have a knife, so we can't strap that yet. We will soon. Painkillers. Well, we've got a couple different things over here we can grab. Just continue to move. Battery. Flashlight key works. Speed of injury treatment is critical. Okay. Let's go ahead and use that. That's good. Good. Grab our black file. Ladder here. Inhaler. And we'll come down here and get our knife. First knife. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and offload some of this food. We don't need all this. Typically, you only need about 1 or 2 of these or 1 or 2 of these. And you might need a little bit more, but it's all going to be available anyway as you progress. So let's just get rid of some of this stuff. We'll just leave these 2 in here, and that's fine there. And I think while I'm at it, I'm going to see if I can get, well, I might not have enough time to pass by. If I could pick a mushroom, I could wait until it's spoiled, but for now, what we need to do is come over here and lay down and take a nap. And we'll go ahead and treat our issues. Just go stuff. Just getting rid of that radiation there that we had a little bit. Alright, let's carry on. Alright. And now, the part that always hung up everybody. It no longer will hang you up. Okay, so let's grab this. And we'll grab this in one fell swoop. And the only item that is in red is saying that we already have it. We already owned it. So it's not a big deal. Nothing in the box. Now, I'll go ahead and grab one of those extra ammo packs. We'll just come right over here to the workbench. And we'll go ahead and go to ferret. And actually, we need to do one little thing. Where's our injector? Take those. 1, 2. Now our craftsman level 2. If you come over here, you see craftsman level 2. Now we're good. So let's go back to the crafting menu. You want the concentrator MK1, small energy core, PCB, ribbon cable, and then you need the bolts, LEDs. Hang on, I want to check something real quick. So I want to see if this pops up under tools or resource. So it pops up under resource, which is fine. So we'll go ahead and go back to the lot, and then we will add the laser pistol battery ammo. And we'll grab the toolbox, we'll grab the precision tools, we'll grab the screwdriver, and we'll go ahead and hit use tool and start. And we're already well rested, so it's not going to take that much fatigue. Boom, done. It magically appears in front of us. We pick it up, pew pew. It's going to jam like that because if you look at the weapon status, it's not that great. You can easily fire it in here if you want. And we're done in this room. There's nothing else we need to really do unless you want to learn how to break down a pallet, which is just grab that saw, have it in your inventory, and then click hacksaw. And now we've got 20 pieces of polymer that we don't need in our inventory that we're going to have to offer. It's that easy, that simple. Get out of your inventory. I wish you could offload by type, but you really can't do that. There's already enough tabs as it is, so. That's an out-of-service loyalty recycler. And we'll just come over here and next room. Laser pistol's been crafted. I'm checking this little cubby hole here. Might be some things. It's like body cooler and a large can. We don't need either. Our battery's now dead. You just drop that on the floor. Pop that one in. Grab this combat knife here. We don't need that water. I'm not gonna even bother with that one. And then we just go over here and plug. He doesn't mind. He's heavily sedated. We'll just craft this. Takes 40 minutes, so if you were wearing air when you did this, you would definitely want to pay close attention to that screen right in there. Just make sure you do that, because if you don't, you'll probably run super low on air fast. And if you were already using a lot of air, you could run out of air, and it will just cancel this process out, and it won't pick back up where it left off. So go ahead and have some drinky. Since it's in here, you might as well go ahead and eat it, right? So we don't need all these steaks. We just have to have one in our inventory to get past. We'll leave that one in there. And then I guess we can go ahead and sharpen that combat knife up. It's only, well, it says 99%. We'll go ahead and see if we can use it. Let's go to here. There's polymer straps. Let's see if we can repair this. We can. And if you do that, when you do that, it should give you Tinker Skill. We got 100 Tinker Skill for sharpening the knife. That's something I wanted to go ahead and mention since this is in the new update. You wouldn't have gotten that before, or it wouldn't have been necessary before to have that. We got our steak, we're moving on. Could have cooked it, but we're impatient. We need to move. Lights are on, and continue on. All this cool stuff. And all we're going to do is just walk over here to this table, grab a fuse. And currently right now, only in training do you have to worry about fuses, but later on it might be a thing. Go ahead and repair that. And you should be able to get to the door now, but there's also one of these as well. Put that. And then we got some candy bars, some food. Like I said, you don't need to grab a bunch of food where it wants you to grab it. You can. And if I did that too quick, I'll slow down again. So grab that helmet, it went into the inventory. And all I did was go to outfit, and drag and drop the helmet into the slot. Helmet's now in place. Visor's open. In order to close the visor, we'll hold V for 3 seconds. Go ahead and grab some duct tape to seal our suit. We'll check our suit tightness. Our suit tightness is 91, so we'll go ahead and go to bags. And what you can do here, in training, it's not really necessary, but what you can do here is you can just hit O, and that'll bring up whatever was in your suit pockets. And we are 100% suit tightness, and we need one of these EVA injectors. Let's verify that is the only EVA injector we have. And we do. And now we'll just look at this chest to see if there's anything we really need. We don't really need anything, but I'll go ahead and drink and eat. And drink. And we'll have one more sip of root. Now we'll go ahead and go to sleep. And take a little nap. And you would want to disconnect your battery. Start getting the habit of doing that. Fatigue's going down. Food's going up. We'll walk. You know, you can just hit stuff. We can go food. Just take some drinks. And then all we gotta do is go right here. And we are battery and oxygen installed. Check. Visor closed. Check. Full health. No illnesses. Check. Fully sleeped and full. This should actually say fully rested. And then emergency EVA injector and equipment. Check. Make sure EVA suit is fully integral. Check. What did we miss? The visor. You gotta close the visor. I thought it was my bad. I make mistakes sometimes. Okay. Slugworks, ADP, authorized personnel only, weapon prohibited. Well, luckily for us, he's on our side. Otherwise, this thing will jack you up. You can't get this close to this in the game. It'll wreck you. Okay, so we'll grab our flexing tool. Over here. Oh, look at that. Everything will come in handy. Like four unique items. Just got the achievement. Everything will come in handy. So that is working. On these, my best advice that I can give you is just, I know you feel like you're rushed, but take your time. Because if you bump one of these, it'll restart, and it's just not worth it. Let's hit E. Running out of time, but it's okay. We're gonna do it right. 11 seconds left. Okay, now that's done. And then we just come right over here. We now have a pistol. We can throw down these. We can throw down the ferret. And we have some arms guard. Outfit, and it'll be right there in the training backpack. And then just arms and visible there. And then let's see, we already got the saw. We don't even need to have that on us anymore. This is just educating you on how to use Talon AI and the Radar to hack. Like cyber lockpicks here. We've also got a hammer for breaching. A crowbar. You can use a kunai knife. And the control driver repair is successful. And now we can access this charger. And in order to do, let me go ahead and just tell you, in order to get these onto the charger, if it's not in your backpack and it's on your person, you'll want to disconnect that. And the quick swap disconnect is no longer a thing. I don't know if it will be in the easier difficulties or not, but for the time being now, you actually have to take it out manually and then install it manually. So then we'll just go ahead and flap that charger there. We'll unlock the air charging station. There we go. And if you want, you could. These are all full, so we don't really need to worry about that. But you would put one of those on there the same way I did the battery. Equip it. So with this, I'll explain it real fast. What you want to do is you want to eliminate what numbers are not in the code. So red means they're not in the code. Yellow means they're in the code, they're in the wrong spot. Green means they're in the right spot. Super simple and easy. It looks a lot more complicated than what it is. We got a 7 there, and we have the 0. So this will be a little bit more complicated than what you would normally encounter at first, but we'll just go ahead and say, okay, we know there's a 7 there. 700, alright? Now we know that there's a 0 here, but this, even though it's showing that there's a 0 here, but it's in the wrong spot, that just means that the 0 is already here. It's not supposed to be here. So now it's either 770, or it's, yeah, it's 770. And this one has been bugged for a while. It's okay. It doesn't matter if you get this or not. You get stuck like that, you just exit, and just like that. Now we can put our canteen, if we had one, we'd be able to put it on the canteen charger. You don't get a canteen in training that I remember. But the canteens, they're good to have. They have water in them. And when you finish off your canteen, you get done drinking it, you just stick it on the filler, it fills back up, you just put it back in the filler. So we've got a flexing tool, we don't need that. We have an inhaler, we don't need that. So we really don't need anything there. One of the things that I will do, go ahead and grab these painkillers, and I'll show you that an ingredient, you won't see this in training, but an ingredient that you will want to have at some point is an empty bottle. In order to get an empty bottle, you have to just use all 12 of these painkillers. And it's because I have the visor closed, obviously I won't be able to do that. But I'm indoors, and the visor, in this area, the visor has to be closed, but I can show you that another time. So let's just go ahead. There's a sewing kit. You'll use that at the exo tailoring bench. Screwdriver, more air. So I'm going to show you how to use the Talent AI next. So we'll go like this. Still don't know what the code is. Still don't know what the code is. And then we have 0. That's the final possible number. So what we do is we hit 7, 6, 0. And we still don't know what 0 is. Anytime you don't know what a digit is, you'll just put 100%. And it gives you the number of minutes. Boom, you're in. Hacking is done. Grab another talent we don't really need for this purpose. And then we'll just head on into this room here. You got some coal that you can use to start the fire outside. We really need to pick this one up. There's some on the burn can outside. And then we've got these different items. You'll need the stormproof matches if you don't have them on you. And then all these different food items and stuff we already have on us. We don't need it. We have plenty of air. So we just move right along. I still don't see a canteen, so I don't think a canteen is in training. And then down here, these different items here. Nothing really going on that we need. At this point, I would swap out my batteries. I prefer the two 12-hour batteries instead of having the 8-hour battery. Go to the operator tab. There, just that. And then we can pick up the lower plate, and then we go ahead to the outfit tab, and the body slot, and that applies it onto our character there. Just a little bit of armor, and that is the one piece of armor right now that can be customized. We can grab the ammo. Let's go down this ladder here. This ladder takes us down to a little area that leads to the gun range. We've got the janitor's quarters over here. And this is where you'll find all the rest of your armor stuff during training. But you don't really need all the rest of this stuff in training, but if you're going to go out there and fight that other... Gonna fight the sentry, you probably want this. Go ahead and just quickly pick it up. I think we've got everything we need. And it doesn't have room for the tactical vest. And if you look over here, as you pick up items for armor, they'll be under mounted. And this is your total weight here. And then just come over here to outfit. And drop the gloves into the arm slot. Boots into the feet slot. Legs. Arms guards we already have. Bring up on the feet. And knee guard. And then the last thing you would have here is that tactical vest that we couldn't pick up. And then you'll have the neck guard, which I don't think he has. Here. Like that. And we'll drop that one. And we already have a pistol, so we don't need that. And we'll just go this one. That can't make any of this right now. And you can cook a steak down here if you wanted to, next to all these roaches. Nice. Okay, be careful coming through here. If you accidentally squat down and stand up when you're coming under this, you'll get big time stuck. So let's not do that. And we have a rifle pickup, so we swap to the rifle slot, which is 3, and then we hit Q to pick it up. Come in here and take this guy out. And then now we've got the Lear A15 rifle that we can shoot. We've got the sport rifle that we can shoot. And there used to be the shotgun in here. We also got the pistol. And so you can shoot all the way down the range. You saw... So right now, another thing what's cool about this gun, if you go to weapon, you'll see this gun is a suppressed weapon. And if you look under our stuff and you go to ammo, you'll see, so it's not in here, but on the gun itself, it actually is using suppressed ammunition. Let me see if I can find the mag over here. Subsonic. This is what you need, so you're not going to be loud. Just quickly swap that. You know, I got the subsonic ammunition. You can hear the clicky click click. Nice quiet ammo. And then we'll just drop that to the ground. This is a lot louder. And sports rifle magazines are quite large. And they're a little heavy. You can see 4. So now we got 10 shots and rifle. When you look down the scope here, it zooms in quite far. 1 shot and they're pretty well done. I'm not going to shoot him with that. And one of the reasons why I'm jamming, if you look at the weapons, the cleanliness matters and the condition matters. Once again, we'll pull that rifle up, equip it. And it's a nice little sniper rifle. You got a range on there, rangefinder. And then this is the most common rifle that you'll find. Some ammo for it. And lockpicks over here. So you'll want to check this number before you ever start lockpicks. You don't want to waste your lockpicks if you don't have enough to finish the job. So I have 12 lockpicks left, which means I could probably do one more. this doesn't have any ammo in it. There used to be a container down here for the ammo for the Hiraeth 15, but it's gone. So, and there's no rifle mags here. Interesting. Okay. So this rifle's pretty powerful by itself. And of course, like I told you, the condition's kind of not good. So, let's see. This might actually have an empty magazine. I think it has an empty magazine. There's a pistol mag on the floor. Subsonic. Well, y'all have seen me shoot this gun enough times. Y'all know what it sounds like. Okay, let's just pick up the SMG. Get on our way. Get out of here. So when you get a jam, don't just press R. Hold R. Because if you press R, it'll drop your other mag onto the ground. There she is. Now she's no longer jammed. So all that will be subject to change. Oh, it's jamming up like that. It shouldn't be doing that. It was fixed before. So continue on up. Below 80 condition and I think 80 cleanliness, it'll jam. But above 80 cleanliness and above, so did you hear that rip sound? We ripped our suit, and I can show you. It says suit tightness. It says 99%. So we'll just use our quick menu again. Our air tank is now empty. So in order to connect to that,
or replace it with a full
drag that out of our inventory and then put in the other one. I know it still showed that it was still in there. Just ignore that. It's just one of the problems. On to the last part of the training. Go to start. Close our. Oh, the visor's closed. So that whole area. That's the reason why I ran out of that area. The whole area. Okay. So we're going outside. You don't have to sleep on that bench where it tells you to sleep right here. You can sleep out here. You don't need to do that to get past this. All we want to do is go ahead and take out the sentry first. Okay, so he's down, and we'll just come over here, turn on barrel. That. And then if you wanted to, you're already done at this point. You don't need to swap backpacks, but you can look in here. Got some chemtrails. So they got the chem lights. My brain's tired. Yeah, there's nothing in here that you really need. The kunai knife is in here, but at this point you're done with the training, so you don't need it. Did our burn barrel burn out? I think it did. Oh, I know why. Hang on. Duh. I told you I'm getting tired. I didn't put the coal in it. Yeah. Okay, so you just put the coal in here into the fuel container and then relight the light. I knew I didn't do something right when I saw that. It happens. I make mistakes. I hope you guys understand that whenever you watch my videos and stuff, I'm not trying to show you, like, this is the best way for everything. No, I'm just showing you how to play. Like, this is how you get past point A and point B. And there's probably other people who play this better. I just play the game. Don't want to go down there at all. This is going to take a minute to cook, and what we'll do is come over here and just take a little nappy nap. You want to watch your air, because 1 hour's air can take a lot of air if you're not careful. He burned. That's okay. I should have known better. Sometimes it burns and sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. So all we're doing at this point now is we're pretty well done. You just have to put all the items that you have on you, everything, into this box, and that's it. You're done. I don't even think you have to drop your weapon. You can just go on with it. There you go. Boom. Oh my goodness! His head is there! It's fixed! Oh, and I got an achievement too. Oh shit, where'd it go? Oh, I wanted to screenshot that. Alright, so it worked. Yes! So the achievement works for training as well, so that's fixed. So all you guys that have not done training, that want that achievement, and have not done training to get that achievement, I know you've probably already done it, do it again. You'll get it, the achievement's there. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I was just doing that to make sure that training is working, because I just saw a post that was posted 5 hours ago saying that they couldn't do a lot of things, and I wanted to verify that that is not the case here. So if you're running into issues, report them on the forums and let us know what's going on. But on that note, I think we're done here, so have a good one.